What's your dream job?
Being an astronaut exploring space.
Who's a doctor?
A person who helps sick people.
How about a firefighter?
They save people from fires.
What does a teacher do?
They help students learn new things.
Who's a chef?
Someone who cooks delicious food.
How about a pilot?
They fly big airplanes in the sky.
What's a scientist's job?
They discover new things about the world.
Who's a police officer?
They keep our neighborhoods safe.
How about an artist?
They create beautiful paintings and drawings.
What's a zookeeper?
They take care of animals in the zoo.
Who's a musician?
Someone who plays musical instruments.
How about a librarian?
They help people find books to read.
What's a farmer's job?
They grow fruits and vegetables on farms.
Who's a dancer?
Someone who moves to music gracefully.
How about an engineer?
They design and build things like bridges.
What's a lifeguard's job?
They keep people safe at the pool.
Who's an actor or actress?
People who pretend in movies and shows.
How about a scientist?
They learn about nature and experiments.
What does a chef do?
They cook yummy meals in restaurants.
Who's a veterinarian?
A doctor for animals like dogs and cats.
How about a writer?
They make up stories and write books.
What's a police officer?
They help people and catch bad guys.
Who's a mechanic?
Someone who fixes cars and machines.
How about a teacher?
They help us learn and grow smart.
What's a firefighter?
They put out fires and save people.
Who's a scientist?
Someone who learns about the world.
How about a nurse?
They help sick people get better.
What's an artist's job?
They make beautiful paintings and drawings.
Who's a dentist?
A doctor for our teeth and smiles.
How about an astronaut?
They travel in space and explore stars.
What's a musician's job?
They play instruments and make music.
Who's a chef?
Someone who cooks tasty food for us.
How about a pilot?
They fly airplanes up in the sky.
What does a teacher do?
They help us learn many new things.
Who's a police officer?
Someone who keeps our town safe.
How about a scientist?
They learn about bugs, plants, and more.
What's a doctor's job?
They make sick people feel better.
Who's a firefighter?
They save people from big fires.
How about a dancer?
They move their body to music.
What's a chef's job?
They cook yummy meals for everyone.
Who's a librarian?
Someone who helps find great books.
How about an artist?
They make colorful pictures and drawings.
What's a scientist's job?
They learn about rocks, planets, and more.
Who's a police officer?
Someone who helps in emergencies.
How about a veterinarian?
They take care of pets and animals.
What's a musician's job?
They play music with instruments.
Who's a teacher?
Someone who teaches us in school.
How about a chef?
They cook food that tastes amazing.
What's an astronaut's job?
They explore space in rockets.
Who's a firefighter?
Someone who saves people from fires.
How about a scientist?
They learn about the world around us.
What does a doctor do?
They help us when we are sick.
Who's a police officer?
Someone who keeps our streets safe.
How about a teacher?
They help us learn and grow.
What's an artist's job?
They create beautiful drawings and paintings.
Who's a chef?
Someone who cooks delicious food for us.
How about a pilot?
They fly big airplanes in the sky.
What's a scientist's job?
They learn about animals, plants, and more.
Who's a firefighter?
Someone who saves people from fires.
How about a musician?
They play musical instruments and make music.
What's wildlife conservation?
Protecting animals and their homes.
Why save animals?
So they can live happily.
Who helps animals?
People who care a lot.
What's a zoo's job?
Keeping animals safe and happy.
How can we help animals?
Stop littering and be kind.
What's a habitat?
An animal's home and land.
Why save forests?
Animals live there, so we must protect.
What's an endangered species?
Animals at risk of disappearing.
Who's a wildlife ranger?
Someone who guards animals and forests.
How can we protect oceans?
Stop polluting and clean up.
What's a national park?
A safe place for animals to roam.
Why recycle?
To keep Earth clean for animals.
Who saves baby animals?
Animal rescue workers help them.
How can we save birds?
Plant trees and put out bird feeders.
What's an ocean clean up?
Removing trash from the sea.
Why stop hunting animals?
So their population can grow.
Who studies animals?
Zoologists learn all about them.
How do zoos help?
They protect and educate about animals.
What's a wildlife sanctuary?
A safe place for injured animals.
Why save coral reefs?
They're homes to many sea creatures.
Who cleans up beaches?
People who want a clean ocean.
How can we help insects?
Plant flowers and avoid pesticides.
What's a wildlife reserve?
A place where animals can live.
Why save elephants?
They're smart and majestic creatures.
Who helps turtles hatch?
Volunteers protect their eggs.
How can we save pandas?
Protect their bamboo forests.
What's a marine biologist?
Someone who studies ocean life.
Why clean rivers?
To keep water safe for animals.
Who cares for baby animals?
Wildlife rehabilitators nurse them back.
How can we help whales?
Stop plastic pollution in oceans.
What's a wildlife corridor?
A pathway for animals to move.
Why save bees?
They pollinate plants we need.
Who protects rhinos?
Rangers guard them from poachers.
How can we help wolves?
Protect their natural habitats.
What's a conservationist?
Someone who saves animals and nature.
Why save rainforests?
They're home to many animals.
Who rescues sea animals?
Marine rescuers save them.
How can we help cheetahs?
Stop illegal hunting and poaching.
What's a wildlife advocate?
Someone who speaks up for animals.
Why save butterflies?
They help pollinate plants too.
Who cleans up forests?
Volunteers remove trash and litter.
How can we save sharks?
Protect them from overfishing.
What's a wildlife educator?
Someone who teaches about animals.
Why protect lakes?
Animals depend on clean water.
Who helps injured birds?
Bird rescuers nurse them back.
How can we save lions?
Protect them from habitat loss.
What's a wildlife campaign?
Spreading awareness to help animals.
Why save koalas?
They're unique and need protection.
Who cleans up mountains?
Volunteers keep nature clean.
How can we save orangutans?
Protect their forests from destruction.
What's a wildlife volunteer?
Someone who gives time to help.
Why protect wetlands?
They're homes for many creatures.
Who cares for injured animals?
Wildlife rehabilitators nurse them.
How can we save tigers?
Stop hunting and protect forests.
What's a wildlife protector?
Someone who watches over animals.
Why save seals?
They're part of ocean ecosystems.
Who cleans up deserts?
People keep nature free of trash.
How can we save polar bears?
Protect their melting ice habitats.
What's a wildlife ambassador?
Someone who teaches about animals.
Why save frogs?
They help control insect populations.